been through these comebacks like this, where does this rank?
You know, it ranks right up there, I guess, with some of the real shootouts that we've had. When you think about you know, the comeback versus Tampa in 2003, I think it was, and down in Houston, we had a pretty good sized deficit to bounce back in a short period of time there. This one was a memorable one. Initially, they had started to send out their punt team, and so we also were making the exchange and just anticipating we're going to have a 2-minute drive to try to win it. And then all of a sudden we saw kind of a change in personnel. Their offensive line came running back out on the field. So we were scrambling trying to get our defense back on, because obviously all they needed is 5 yards and it's first down, or you didn't quite know exactly what was going to happen, but yet also in case they did run a play, was it going to be a run or a pass, and we had to be in position to defend. So that was really what we were focusing in on and trying to get them stopped. I think our guys tried to keep our viewership entertained, and they did a tremendous job of that. But again, it was always, I mean, every year we've had shootouts with them. You have a lot of great players that play this game, that part of the game last night, and they all put on a great show. Not for us, not everything was perfect, but I think it did show poise, confidence, patience, and stick-to-itiveness that was important in getting the win.
You remained pretty stoic throughout the whole last few minutes of the game. If you could just talk about that a little bit, how your sideline demeanor during the game.
I learned a long time ago that if you don't stay focused in those critical situations, that oftentimes you can miss a few things here or there. And so I try to concentrate as much as I possibly can until that final whistle blows, because there's just so much going on, and you have to keep all of those things in perspective. And while I'm standing there, oftentimes I'm listening to something going on with either the offense or defensive side of the ball, or in our kicking game. So it's kind of like an air traffic controller, so I have to stay rather focused at that time. And the other thing is, it's much of the same thing that we've been able to do to people over the years, but it's in those waning moments where the difference is made in a ball game. And that takes, I think, a very, very critical focus. And so therefore, I try not to get too excited until it's all over with. Now, that locker room was pretty jubilant when it was all done, and I certainly enjoyed that.
What did you tell the team after the game? What was that post-game speech like?
It was nothing unusual. Obviously we just talked about some of the things we had discussed during the course of the week, what it was going to take. It was going to be a real, heavyweight fight. It was. That it could take you 60 minutes. It was going to be a grind. It was. That we had to capitalize on some of the opportunities that they presented to us. I think we did. And we had to finish. And I think we did that as well. So those are the things we just kind of reiterated, some of the things that we had talked about earlier in the week and what we got accomplished. But also told them I was very, very proud of them, the way that they fought, and thus to get a victory Monday. And you can see everybody in our division has gotten pretty hot lately. So we better make certain that we stay on our toes and continue to try to get better. And that's really important, because they're trying to close that gap. And then the other part of it is all we have to do is just kind of look right down the road to next Sunday and see who we're playing, and that'll crystallize your focus as well. It's an outstanding team in Baltimore, and it's going to be a tough battle.